अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। कस्तूरीतिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभं नासाग्रे वरमालिकं करतले वेणुकरे कंकणम् सर्वांगे हरिचन्दनं सुललितं कंठे च मुक्तावली गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयते गोपालचूडामणि। नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षण यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्गुणहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, राधा रानी की जय, श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। आदरणीय पूजनीय भक्तगण, प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, महानुभाव, dearest devotees of the Supreme Lord, the Divine Souls. First, let me say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam, my humblest prostrations to all of you. Also to our viewers on Facebook, social media, especially Bhakti TV. Very special Radhe Radhe to each and every one of you also, and my pranam, my humblest prostrations to you. Especially want to thank Pandit Satyananda Maharaj of the Anand Ashram, Ramves, and producer of Bhakti TV, for taking us live tonight. That so many of us can benefit. Tonight we begin few program here in this wonderful island of Trinidad and Tobago. We are at our JKP center in Chase Village, Bholai Chase Village. And so we begin tonight with Bhajan Kirtan. We go to page 4, Bhajan number 3. तू ही तो है मेरा नंद नंदन, मैं भी तो तेरा नंद नंदन। तू ही Swami Nandanandan tu hi mera Sakha Nandanandan tu hi mera Sudh Nandanandan tu तू ही मेरा प्रिय नंदनंदन तू ही मेरा नंदनंदन मधि 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 तू मेरा नंदनंदन तू तेरा नंदनंदन माना मैं हूं सब विधि दोषी। नंद नंदन, हे Shri Krishna, I have accepted that I am faulty in every way, दोषी हूं, माना है। We say in the kirtan that I have accepted, but is that a fact? No. We have heard that God is called Patit Pavan, the protector of the fallen, the sinful. He loves sinners. Deen Bandhu, he is a friend of the humble, the fallen. Dinanath, the Lord of the fallen, the humble. And we are so fallen. But do we accept? If we accept, then we become humble. Does anyone accept that they are faulty on the Maya? We can be how great in this world. We can have PhD. We can have the highest position in the world, Prime Minister, President, spiritual leader, all things. But as long as we are on the Maya, uncountable lifetimes of wickedness, sin, impurity is stored in our heart, in our mind. Bhare bhare. God is waiting with open arms. He loves sinners. All we have to do is accept. But it's very difficult. In the Ramayana, this beautiful chaupai in the Ramayana, मानस रोग कछुक गाए, है सबके विरल पाए, काम बात सब लोभ अपारा, क्रोध पीत छाती जारा, प्रीति करहि जो This is a very famous katha in the Ramayana, Sapta Prashna. Sapta Prashna. Kagbasundji was asked 7 important questions, very important questions, by Guruji Maharaj. One of the questions was Manas Rog, about diseases of the mind. What are the diseases of the mind? The Manas Rog kya kya hai? Kagbasundji mentioned many. He said 3 big ones. Kam, Bad, Kapalobha, Para, Krodh, Pitta, Nit, Chhati, Jara. Kam, Krodh, Lobh. Kam, lust, desires. Krodh, anger. Lobh, greed. Preeti karahi jauti nihu bhai. Upajai sanya path dukkadai. He called this 3 Kam, Krodh, Lobh, 3 bhai, 3 brothers. And one who cultivates these 3 is going to suffer tremendously in this world, as we all do. So he mentioned many of them: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Irsha, Mad, anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, lust, many he mentioned. And he goes on to say, Manas Roga Kachuk Mai Gai. There are many diseases of the mind, many. I'm only telling you a few. Many. Ahai sabke. Everyone, until we have not attained God realization, we not become free from Maya, we have all the diseases in the mind. All. Sab. Hai sabke. But Lakhi Biralan hi paye is extremely difficult. Rare, difficult for us under Maya to see how bad we are, to see all these things in us. We can see everybody else and we complain. People write letters, they do all kinds of things, they make the biggest thing. Who is what and who is not and who is this. In other words, and you, I am the greatest, I am Mahapurush, God realized. It's very difficult to see our own faults. It's easy to see everybody else's. And we have to realize. And that's what we can't see. The verse before said, Mana may hu ati patit. I am extremely sinful, fallen. Lekin tu bhi to patit pavan. You are also patit pavan. Nandan. You're the lover of the sinners, the fallen. Of course, we have to accept. If I accept I'm the most fallen, I'm the most sinful, then it becomes difficult for me to look and find the faults of others. Fault finding. First to begin, Abhiman. What prevents us from seeing how bad we are? Why we don't think that I am extremely bad, I am extremely sinful, and we can complain and see how bad, how sinful everybody else is? Abhiman, ego. This ego. The more we think I am great and everybody, and this one is bad and that one is like this, is the more Abhiman we have, the more ego. And wanting will never get close to Bhagwan. Ego. Wanting Bhagwan, God and the saints, they cannot tolerate. It is ego, Abhiman. This is why Gaurang Mahaprabhu in the first sutra he says, Trinadapi sunichena. You want to do bhakti, you want to be a spiritual person, first thing, be humbler than a blade of grass. God loves humility. That's why he's called Dina Bandhu, friend of the humble. If you want to get close to Bhagwan, you want to be a devotee, then we have to be humble. The more humble we become, the closer we'll get to Bhagwan. And this is why Bhagwan Shri Ram says to Shabari in the Ramayana, Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram. Bolo Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Shabari, Bhagwan Shri Ram is explaining now Tha Bhakti to Shabari. He says, Shabari, the 8th type of devotion is to be contented. Santosh, to be contented whether gain or loss. And sapne hu nahi de kahi par dosha. Not even a dream to look at the faults of others. If you have to look at your own faults. As long as we are in the Maya, we have all of them. All. Unless we are God realized. Unless we have attained God realization. As long as Maya is the mother. Ma. And these are all her children. Greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, selfishness, you name it. And why is it so dangerous? Why is he saying not even in dream to see the faults of others? Because we are already so faulty. We are so bad. When you look at the faults of others, you keep adding more to yourself. Already we have so much. When you look at the faults of others, that comes in our mind. It makes our mind more dirty, more bad, more sinful. Abhiman. Pride increases. I am better than you. Ego will come. Somebody is angry. Something you did, they didn't like something, so they decide, I'm going to do this, do that, revenge, I'm going to finish this person. What you going to do? Fight? Quarrel? As a devotee, we have to learn to tolerate. Trinadapi suni chena. First thing, to be humbler than a blade of grass. Second thing, tarurapi sahishnuna. To be more tolerant than a tree. A fruit-bearing tree. Somebody's taking care of the tree, they're putting fertilizer, water. And somebody is trying to kill the tree, destroy the tree, break the branch, throw stones, stick. But when the tree bears fruits, does the tree say, okay, you took good care of me, I'm going to give the sweetest fruit, the best mango to you, and you tried to kill me, no mango, well, I'm going to give you a poison mango. Poison fruit. No. The tree gives to all. But they took care, you tried to kill it. We have to be more tolerant. Learn to tolerate. My Guru Jagat Guru Tam Kripalu Mahaprabhu would say, the more you tolerate, sahan ki shakti barhao, sahan ki. The more you can tolerate, the more bhakti will come. You get angry, you destroy everything. Krodha bhavati sammoha, sammoha smriti vibrama, Smritibanshar buddhinasho buddhinashar pranashyati. Chapter 2, verse 63, Gita. From anger comes delusion. From delusion, loss of memory. When we lose our memory, we lose the power to discriminate, and everything is destroyed. All your bhakti, everything. So the person who's angry is already causing harm. You decide to fight and you cause more harm. He's going to get more angry. You're going to get harmed. My Guru, Gurudev Jagat Guru Kripalu Mahaprabhu would say, sometimes you're eating food, rice, dal, bhaji, and sometimes you get a stone. And you didn't clean properly, there's a stone. When you get the stone, what do? You just take it and put it one side. You throw it away and you continue eating. Trials, tribulations, things will happen in this world. So this world is, we have to learn to tolerate. Don't find faults. Everybody is faulty. As long as we are na Maya, sab ke sab. Not easy. Our mind is so bad is that we always tell, mind tends to bring this thing, I am better. This abhiman is there. This ego. Don't look. We are all bad on the Maya. How does it help me? By looking to see how bad somebody else is. We're going to find faults in God and the saints, Nam Aprad, unpardonable sin. Judging their Leela. The Satsangi, someone is practicing, it's also very bad. Even if that person is the worst sinner, Rakshas, still they are not to look. I am also bad. How does it help me? By looking and seeing how bad? How I'm going to reach my aim in life? When I'm going to see Krishna, Radharani, when I'll meet Maharaji. Bas yahi rakh do, keep this aim all the time. If by doing foolishness and finding fault and getting angry will help me to reach faster, then do it. But no saint, no scripture has told us, they have told us to do the opposite. To tolerate. The Bible goes to the point to say, thou art blessed when man shall revile you. That people are abusing, accusing, insulting, saying the worst thing, and Jai Ho, Jai Ho. You feel that you are so blessed. The scriptures are telling us this. I'm not trying to make this thing, Hindu, Muslim, whatever. I'm just choosing a point here. We don't have to go anywhere else. Tulsidas tells, Angan kutir chawai. Tulsidas says, Angan kutir chawai. The person who is insulting you, abusing you, saying the worst thing about you, he says, I'll build a hut in the courtyard of my house for him. He's my friend. Ooh, it's not easy to do this. I'll build a hut in the courtyard. Why? Because of our ego. I have such an ego. I'm so egoistic. I have so much abhiman. I can't see my own fault. When he's doing that, he's helping me. Hamara helper hai. He's my true friend. I can't, this is the thing that is preventing me from going to Sri Krishna, to Radharani. He's helping me. Thank you, Bhaiya. And the one who's praising, that's what we think is our friend. You're such a nice person. You're the best. You're the best devotee. You're the mercer here. Oh, you're the best person in the world. You help so much. You do all this thing. Oh, you're God himself. Be careful. There's a big abhiman, there's a big selfishness involved. The more the outward love and affection we get from anyone in the world, the greater is the selfishness. A true devotee looks upon praise, flattery as the greatest poison. We have to keep these things in mind. We get little problems, things happen and we go crazy because we forget all the philosophy. Why did the Guru come? Jagat Gurutam Kripalu Mahaprabhu. First Gaurang Mahaprabhu, then he came back as Jagat Gurutam Kripalu Mahaprabhu and keep pounding this into us because it's without that we can't go forward spiritually. We would love that everybody would praise and say the nicest thing and impossible. Can't happen. This is the world, this is called sansar. Here's the nature of people, especially this Kali, to find fault, to degrade, to bring down. This is the world, how it is. It's natural. If the opposite has happened, something is wrong. The more good you do, the more you try to go forward up tests, people will try to bring you down more. This is a proof that you're doing something good. Understand this. Understand this. You'll get beaten. You know, there's something called rui, cotton. Do you know how cotton is turned into cloth? You have any idea? There's a flower, the tree, it bears a flower, right? And it becomes rui, cotton. And then they take the cotton out. And you have to make that into thread and eventually cloth. That is beaten and pounded. It is beaten and pounded so much. Eventually, it becomes something beautiful. Very beautiful. We'll have to get a lot of pounding, beaten, to fix this crazy mind of ours. We keep hearing the Guru say, don't find faults, don't think negative. And we keep doing exactly that. And we want bhakti and we want to think we are the best satsangi. How are we going to go far? We don't try to even listen to what Guru is saying and practice. A lot of beating will come, a lot of pounding. If you look at the life of saints, you get an idea. It wasn't easy. How they became saint, what they had to go through, what the world did to Tulsidas. How many attempts were made to kill, destroy Tulsidas and destroy the Ramayana that today we love to read. Look at history. And let's pick a bed of roses. तू ही तो है मेरा नंद नंदन मैं भी तो तेरा नंद नंदन तू ही माना मैं हूँ सब विधि दोषी नंद नंदन माना मैं हूँ सब विधि दोषी नंद नंदन तू तो है कृपालु कृपा करू नंदन तू तो है कृपालु कृपा करू नंदन ओ तू ही मैं भी तो तेरा नंदन Sent to you, and hopefully you have it by now. If not, Premnas Madhira, Book 1, Siddhant Madhuri, part number 2. Anjaan Mudha man re, Anjaan Mudha man maan re, Anjaan person who is following the path, the spiritual path, and under the guidance of a true saint, is saying to the mind, Anjaan Mudha. Anjaan means ignorant, does not know what is good for you. Mudha. Mudha means foolish. Man, the mind. Accept what I am going to tell you. Accept this philosophy of the saints and scriptures. We are Anjaan. Meaning we don't know who we are. Anjaan means Agyan, ignorance. We don't know who we are. We identify with the body. That's why we have all this problem. We feel somebody attack you, somebody say something. They're talking about the body. Who I am, nobody can say or do anything to that. Nainam chindanti sastrani, nainam dahati pavakaha, na chainam klirayantyapu, na shoshayati marutaha, achedyo yamadahyohya, makledyo shosya evacha, nitya sarvastharu chaloyam sanatana. Chapter 2, verse 23 and 24, Gita. The soul, Atma, who I am, who we are, is indestructible, eternal, beginningless. It cannot be Nainam Chinanti Shastrani, no shastra, no weapon can cut it. Na dahati pavaka, pavak, fire cannot burn it. Na klidayanti apu, water, apaha, water cannot wet it. Na shoshayati marutaha, the wind cannot dry it. It's the same forever. So the reason why we have all this problem, because we identify with this body. So this is a agyan. From beginningless time, we have forgotten who we are. And mood, fool. So in Bhagavad, Udho Akshi Krishna, who is the greatest fool? Sabse bada murkh kaun hai? And Shri Krishna replied and said, Jo apne aap ko nahi jante. One who does not know who they are, he is the greatest fool. We all fall in that category. We're all fools. It's not nice, we don't like to hear it. We all. Mood. So foolish mind, you harm yourself, you harm me, the soul. So listen to what I have to say. Accept. Maan. Knowing means accepting. You can read all the book. People say, oh, I know Ramayana, I know Gita, I know Bhagavad. Have you accepted? No, then you don't know. If I accept 100%, then I know. You accepted, you are the soul Atma. I'm not the body, then somebody say anything, it shouldn't affect you. You get affected, you don't know. You have to, how much you accept, so much you know. Reading a book doesn't mean you know. Anybody can read. Nowadays, all the books are in English. The Vedas even been translated. The translator, if he knows what is in Ved, is a different story. Ramayana has been translated. This is just Awadhi, not Sanskrit. Gita has been translated in thousands of languages. But how many people know what's in Gita? How many Arjun there is? Reading doesn't mean we know. Yes, sansar asar janike karu nandan nandan dhyan de. Know this world to be asar. mean there is no substance. It's worthless, useless, this world. It has nothing to give to us. Nothing to give, meaning, oh, I get lots of things in the world. I get money, I get a motor car, I get a girlfriend, I get husband, I get wife, I get children. So much things that you say in the world has nothing. It is useless, worthless. This is what the saints and scriptures are saying. What does it mean? That is, doesn't have any substance, it's worthless. What does it mean by that? That the thing we are looking for and we want, there's something we're looking for in the world. And the world doesn't have that thing. What is that? Sukh, Anand, happiness. That's what it means. It's useless, worthless. World is important. We need it. We need the world. Not we, the body. I am soul, Atma. Soul doesn't need, but the soul needs a body. Without a body, we can't exist. So to God, this is one of His greatest grace. He created this world for us to utilize, to keep this body healthy. We need it. We need the air, we need the fruits, the vegetables, the rain, we need all this thing of the world. We have to keep the body healthy. Tana binu bhajana veda nahi barana. If you don't have health, forget about living in the world. You can't do sadhana. You can't even be a truly spiritual person. You try to practice. You want to chant Maha Mantra instead of saying Hare Ram, Hare Ram. High pain, high pain. The mind will go where the pain is. When a lot of us got COVID, right? When you had COVID and high temperature and headache and pain in the body, how much Hare Ram you did that time? How much sadhana? All you thinking, hey Bhagwan, I'm going to die. Oh, pain, pain, pain. Huh? So, God created, we have to give the body everything it requires in the right amount. The right amount of vitamin, mineral, protein, everything it requires. So, world is important for the body. But, the thing we're looking for, Sukh, Anand, happiness, being a fraction of happiness, it's our nature to look for and want happiness every moment. Every moment. We can't help it. From beginningless time we have been searching. The problem, we have been searching in the wrong place. In the world. Where it cannot be found. We have not found even the tiniest drop. Even once, even in dream. And we keep looking. Until or unless this knowledge doesn't come. This knowledge of who am I? Am I the body or am I something else? Who am I? I am the soul, Atma. That knowledge we have heard uncountable time. We have read. Today also you can read in book, Gita, etc. that we are the soul, Atma. Doesn't mean I know. I accept, realize that I am the soul, Atma, not the body. The knowledge. The knowledge of who is God, who is Sri Krishna. Why should I want to know Sri Krishna? The knowledge that I want only happiness. The knowledge of where I'm going to find that happiness. And where I'm going to get that knowledge? By reading a book? No. Guru binu hoi ki gyan. Knowledge only Guru gives. Guru. Who is a guru is a different thing. In the Ramayana to Tulsidas, he says, Vino satsang vivek hoy, Ram kripari sulabh How are we going to get knowledge? Vivek means true knowledge. Asli Gyan. Only when we associate with a true saint, the true Guru. Sat Sang. Sat means saint. Sant. Sang means association. Only when we associate with a true saint. And how are we going to get that association? Ram Kripa Binu Sulabhan Soi. Only when God will shower His grace. And when will God shower His grace? Punya Punja Binu Milai na Santa. Bhagwan Shri Ram is saying to the residents of Ayodhya, after we have done great, great deeds in many, many lifetimes, Punya, and a huge amount has accumulated, Punja, huge amount. God showers His grace and we meet the saint, Milahina Santa. Or Satsangati Sanshiti Karanta. And only when we associate with the true Guru, a true saint, this attachment for the material world will finish. That the attachment we have for the world. True knowledge will come. Otherwise, it's impossible. Uncountable lifetimes have gone. We only get more and more attached to the world. More and more attached. Because we identify with this thing. Body. In Gita 2, Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, Tat virpranipatena pariprashnena sevaya Upadekshati te jnanam jnaninas tattva darshina. Chapter 4, verse 34, 3-4, Gita. If you're so fortunate, Arjuna, to meet the true Guru, that God showers His grace and you're able to meet the true Guru. And here, Shri Krishna is qualifying who is a Guru. Not somebody who is wearing yellow clothes, orange clothes, blue clothes, white clothes, no. Not some parampara, lineage, not some belong to some kind of family. No, no, no. He qualifies here. Two things. Jnaninaha Number one. Number two, Tattvadarshinaha. Jnaninaha. Someone who is complete knowledge. All the Vedas, all the Shastras, all the scriptures. Complete knowledge. And is able to remove our doubts. That is Jnaninaha. But even more important, Tattvadarshinaha. He has seen God. He has seen the supreme entity called Bhagavan, God. He's attained God realization. What to do? Tat virit pranipate. Completely surrender. Surrender the mind, the intellect. Lekin, bacon, all this but, no, throw it away. Completely surrender. Number two, pariprashnena. Question. Get the true knowledge. Listen carefully to his lecture. Read his divine books. And sevaya. Serve him. Do his seva. Worship him as the same way you worship Bhagavan. Yasya deve parabhakti yatha deve tatha gurau tasyate katitha hyarta prakashante mahatmanaha. Shvetashvatara Upanishad chapter 6 verse 23. The way they say we have to worship the Guru, the true Guru, who has attained God, knowing him to be God personified. He's Bhagavan himself, not a worldly person. The true Guru. Worship him with the same love, the same devotion as you worship Bhagavan. That he is Bhagavan himself personified. So, that happiness that we are looking for. When the knowledge comes, we'll realize there's nothing in this world. Where we're going to find it? In Sri Krishna. Why? Because Sri Krishna is happiness. Raso vai sahara sakvam ye vayam labdva nandi bhavati. Taittiriya Upanishad chapter 2 verse 7. The Vedas say, God, Sri Krishna, another name for him, he is Sukh. He is Anand, happiness, Ras. Bliss. And because we eternal paths of Sri Krishna, it means we love and want only Sri Krishna. That's why we want only happiness. And we'll find it only in Sri Krishna. This is why he said, Karunanandana Dhyanade. Meditate on Sri Krishna. Attach your heart, your mind to Sri Krishna. Knowing that only there you will find true happiness. Then you will find it. Anjaan Mudha man maan re. Anjaan Mudha man maan re. यही संसार असार जानी यही संसार असार जानी करुनंद नंदन ध्यान रे There are people in the world, and we think they are very happy. You know, we look at our own condition. I don't have money, or I have, but not billions. I don't have a huge mansion. I don't have a Rolls Royce or a Lexus Motor. I have a little Corolla or something. That guy must be so happy. He has billions, he lives in a palace. No. He can be the president of the greatest country in the world. He can have the biggest, he can be the wealthiest man. But in essence, they are all bhikari. They are all beggars, just like us. They are all beggars in that they all have unfulfilled desires. Because you can have billions and billions, yet you haven't found happiness. You know, a person doesn't have anything. In the night come, he has to sleep under the flyover or something. All he has is a cardboard, not even a bed. Sometimes you buy things in the big store and you get a big set of cardboard and people throw it away. And this guy looks and he finds this huge piece of cardboard, he spreads that. And in the night, that's all he has, and he sleeps. Karate. Snoring. No tension, no problem. And there are people, unless they take tranquilizer, sleeping pill in the night, they can't sleep. They have billions. Billions of dollars, but they can't sleep. They can't eat this, they can't eat that. You have so much money. Yet you can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't eat. No. So many things in the world you can't participate. Sickness, all this. So, yes, you may have billions, but no happiness. You fight to become a president, the prime minister, people give you bad name, people want to kill you, and yet you don't want to lose, you still want to get that position because you think that's where you're going to get happiness. Even though you have got nothing yet, you want to go back. Because people give you respect. And we think, if I was the president, if I was the prime minister, I'd be so happy. We think, this guy has so much money, he must be so happy. You know, a cow eating dry grass, sukha ghas, dry grass, gets the same happiness as a king, if somebody is a king of a country, that he would find eating all delicacies in the palace. The happiness is the same. Outwardly, there seems to be a big difference. And this is where we are fooled. We think this girl is wearing, she's wearing a sari, $10,000 sari, man. And all kind of jewel and sparkling. She must be so happy. All I have is a little $2 sari, a $5 sari. Well, maybe not so cheap, maybe $20. I have a dreadful, nobody will look at me with this. You think the person who is wearing that sari would be so happy? No. Everyone is a beggar. Indra is a beggar. Indra. He is the king of heaven. And his position is just like ours. He is grieving to attain the position of Brahma. He also has greed, anger, jealousy, hatred, lust, everything like us here. Beggar, bhikari. So because no one has gotten happiness, whether in this material world or that place we call heaven, Swarg, there is nothing. Ehi tan kar phal vishaya na bhai Swargahu swalpa anta dukkhadai. You know, this is not something somebody made up. This is written. People read Ramayana day and night. They call themselves Ramayani. Meaning they're expert in the Ramayana. Yet they have no idea what is written in the Doha. What does Shri Ram say? Hey bhaiya, he said to the residents of Ayodhya to ask, literally, this human body, which you're not, but is so valuable, Devatas, people are praying to Devatas, Indra, Agni, Kuber, Vayu, this is Devatas. Indraya Namaha Swaha, Agni Namaha Swaha, Bhave Namaha Swaha, the god of fire, the god of wind, the god of rain. They want to go to heaven. And those same devatas are praying for this thing we have. We want to go there and they want to get this thing. In other words, this is better. They're begging for human birth. We don't understand the value of what we have. So he says, this human body which is so valuable was not given to you to just enjoy the senses. And day and night some of us all think about how to satisfy the senses. I don't care. Maharaji, Bharaji, just to enjoy. What to eat, what to see, what to taste, what to touch. No, he says. That's not why it was given to you. Nor was it given to go to heaven, Swarg. Why? Swargahu, Swarg. Because there is no true happiness there. It's only the happiness of this material world multiplied a number of times. And this world is zero. No matter how many times you multiply by zero, you will get zero. There's nothing. So, even there, even the devatas are beggars. Everyone, they're in the same position like us. Realize that. Don't look at the outwardly. Don't look outwardly, you get fooled. My guru used to tell us, when you look at people in the world, look at those who have less than you material possessions, comfort, luxury. Look at those who are blessed, that you will realize how blessed you are. You have 2 feet, you have 2 hands. There are people who they don't have feet, they don't have hands. They don't have eyes, they can't hear, they can't see. You have all of that. You can get 3 meals a day. Some can't even get 1 meal in a week. They look in the dustbins. You go around in places, see people going inside the dustbin, searching to see what they can scrap, they can get. And you scorn. Don't. One day we might come back and say like that, we don't do the right thing. We'll be in that same position. Don't give dhan, charity. So look at those who are blessed. So you realize that I'm so blessed. And when it comes to spirituality, look at those who are higher than you. They have more devotion. They love to go satsang. They don't make excuse about going to satsang. Guru says at least, yes, do your sadhana at home every day, regularly, but at least once a week. This congregation satsang is also very important. Or else you get lost in the Maya. It's so easy to get lost. Maharaji said this. At least once a week you have to be in satsang, in the congregational. It helps. Tremendous. We don't know. I don't go ahead. I don't feel like going ahead. I hate going as people are Guru, your Mahapurush. Don't look at people who do and who doesn't do, forget all of that. What is going to help me? Guru has given this instruction. Guru. And we are supposed to follow Agya. Agya Palan. Agya Samanusaya Seva. The most important thing when you are under the shelter of a true saint is to follow his instruction. Agya Palan. So, they're all beggars. Anjaan Mudha man maan re. Anjaan Mudha man maan re. Anjaan Mudha man maan re. Bade bade naami naami de bade bade naami bade bade naami naami de तीनहु भिखारी जान रे राधे तीनहु भिखारी जान रे ओ अनजान मूढ़ मन मान रे अनजान मूढ़ मन मान रे अनजान मूढ़ सुत पित बनित निकारण अगणित जन्म नसान रे. So we're looking in this world for happiness, in wife, in husband, in child, in children, in opulence, in luxury, in all things, especially in this relationship. Number one, identifying with the body, so we think this is mine, my husband, my wife, my child, my mother, my father. No. If I'm the body, then this is all my relationship. These are all relations of the body only. Body. No one can be mother, father of the soul except Bhagavan. Amitasya vai putraha. The Vedas say every living being is a child of God. Only Bhagavan, Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva, we say it in the prayer. But only from here. Oh Lord, hey Shri Krishna, hey Shivji, hey Durga Ma, you alone are my mother, you alone are my father. That's what we are saying. Tvameva Mata. Tvam, you. Ev, alone. Tu He. Bhajan we just sang in the beginning. You alone. We are saying prayer but no feeling. In other words, we are lying to God. Because no knowledge. We identify with the body. So, all these things we have gotten, children, sut, pati, husband, banitani, wife, spouse, all these things. Because of that, we have destroyed not one lifetime, uncountable lifetimes. How does this help us destroy uncountable lifetime? We get attached. We get attached. My wife, my husband, my child, my mommy, my papa. And wherever you are attached, what's going to happen? What does Sri Krishna say in the Gita? Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tyajatyante kalivaram tam tamevaiti kaunte sada tad bhava bhavita. Chapter 8 verse 6 Gita. Read it. Read it. Chapter 8 verse 6 Gita. Sri Krishna makes it very clear. Don't read Gita because you want to show everybody you can chant Gita. Oh, we have in Gita part. For what? Understand. Go to a true guru, a true saint. Let him tell you what is in Gita. Sri Krishna is saying, when the life leaves his body, Tajat Tante Kalevaram. This body, Kalevaram, Sanskrit word, means the body. When the life leaves this body, Yam Yam Papi Smaram Bhavam. Whatever you remember at that time. When we say somebody has died, they didn't die yet. Whether somebody died in an accident, they had got cut off, a snake bite them, they just heart attack, whatever. The life didn't leave the body as yet. When we say somebody has died, not that time. It takes a little while after that. All is the same. At that time you're going to remember. You're going to remember something at that time. Whatever you remember at that time. And what you're going to remember. Wherever we are attached. You're attached to mommy, to papa, to husband, to wife, to child, to the dog, to the parrot. Wherever you're attached. That's what you're going to attain, what you're going to become after you die. It's very clear. An example, great Paramhans, greatest among Paramhans, Jar Bharat, had to become a deer in the next life. But we can't even think about being close to Jar Bharat. What he was. He was so great that even when he was in the body of a deer, he kept all the knowledge from the past life. He had all the knowledge. But it's an example to show us. So this is why this saying here, all this has been because of all of this relation. We got attached, uncountable lifetimes have been destroyed. Uncountable. And we keep going back there and there. Anjaan Mudha man maan re, Anjaan Mudha man maan re, Anjaan Mudha Hina hina sutapati banitani karan Aganit janam nathan re. Oh Radhe aganit janam nathan re. Oh Radhe Ram re. Oh Radhe Naam re. Anjaan Mudha man maan re, Anjaan Mudha man maan re, Anjaan Mudha man maan re. You know, when you have things in the world, somebody has things in the world. A person is very rich. Very rich. And he's illiterate. He's surrounded by so many well-wishers. A doctor, a teacher, an engineer, a politician, prime minister. He may say the most foolish thing. And everybody says, yes, sir, that's right. One day, the rich person becomes bankrupt. Happens. Today you can be a billionaire, tomorrow you can be zero. The market crash. How many people who were billionaires they committed suicide? Not zero, everything got wiped out. So he becomes bankrupt. He sees the doctor going somewhere. Hey, doc! The doctor says, I have no time. Doc, my wife is very sick, I have no time. But doc, you used to come to my home before and you used to sit for hours. Yes, it was a big bankroll you were giving me. Now that you're bankrupt, I don't have time to even listen to you. Briksham kshina phalam tyajanti vihagaha shuskam sarahasar saha pushpam parishtam tyajanti vihagaha dagdam banantam mrigaha nirdavyam purusham tyajanti ganika brashtashriyam mantina sarvah kaj vasajaro bhiramate kasyastiko vallabha bhakti hari. He says, I'm that bird. This is the thing here, That when you have everything in the world and people can get things from you, friends, family, everybody will surround you. I'm like the bird when there's fruits on the tree. Without being invited, the birds will come. By the hundreds they will come. They will sit, they will eat, they will sing, the birds. They will cha-cha-cha, have a good time. And when all the fruits are finished, the bird flies away, far away. And this is what happens. So, friends, family, wife, husband, anybody. You have something, you can fulfill the selfishness of people. Everybody. You'll be surrounded. They will sing your glories. They will say the best thing about you. Oh, they will sing your praises. You see it. Somebody can help somebody materially in the world. Oh, this is the best person. There's Bhagavan himself, God. As long as you can do something. This is a divine law. Divine law. We don't know. It's written in the Ramayana. Ram, Siya Ram, Jai Jai Ram. As long as someone can fulfill our selfishness, we are selfish. Sarva swartham samihate. Everyone is selfish by nature as long as you're in the Maya. People say, I'm not selfish. You're Mahapurush. You say, no, then you're selfish. Our ego won't allow us to see it. Doesn't mean you're not. So when someone can do what we want, they satisfy, oh, we'll sing their glory, oh, you're such a great, and they can't, then they won't even look at you anymore. Disappear. You have nothing, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Everyone, they don't even want to look at you. So this is the reality of the world. Understand that. The happiness, all our relation is only with Sri Krishna, Radha Krishna. And there we'll find the happiness. Look to only Radha Krishna, look to Guru who is Radha Krishna personified. Try to follow Guru's instruction. Do not forget, do not get into fault finding. Do not look for negatives. Do not find faults. Try to do only that which makes Guru happy. We are not Maya, things will happen. Greed will come, anger, jealousy, all this. But do sadhana, follow Guru's instruction. The more you do, the more will benefit. It'll take time. It's not going to happen one day, one night. You have to keep doing it, keep working. You take a dirty cloth, you wash it one time, some dirt come out. You don't take it and dip it back in the pocket of mud water. You keep washing in clean water. And the more you wash, the more it will get cleaner and cleaner. And one day it will become pure. But you have to keep washing in pure water. Nirmala pani, nirmala jal. Nirmala pani, too. Pure water. Hari, Guru, Radha, Krishna, Saint. When we attach our heart, our mind, there we shed tears for Radha, Krishna, for Guru. Selflessly, we make the dirty cloth of the mind pure. All those things will go, the greed, the anger, the jealousy, the hatred, the lust, the selfishness. Slowly, slowly. It'll get less and less. One day it will go completely. But we have to keep trying, keep doing that. There we'll find true happiness, true peace. Anjaan Mudha man madre, Anjaan जब लो रहा करू फल से जब लो रहा करू फल ये पक्षी ओ चाहत करी गुणगान श्रीमद् सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय